Daryn, can I get any word at all?
Shrimp.
Shrimp. There's a lot of things that happen under the waves that frankly you'd think were insane. We got a whole society way down here and we're swimming like we are in rain. Yeah, the fish, they come out when you're not around and they do things you wouldn't believe. And until you're here, we can't wait for you to fucking leave.
S-H-R-I-M-P, shrimp. S-H-R-I-M-P, shrimp. Yeah, we might be small, we might go in crowds, but we're gonna make our voices sound out loud. Yeah, we might be swimming like we otter, but that's what we're doing here under the water. Doesn't matter if we're small, doesn't matter if we're big. It's all about what we can do, and what we can do is swim in masses. So actually now we are bigger than you, 'cause we are S-H-R-I-M-P, shrimp.
Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp.
S-H-R-I-M-P, shrimp.
What is this thing floating down to me? Looks like some kind of lattice work I see. Oh my God, is it happening yet? Am I being caught by a fisherman's net? C-A-U-G-H-T, caught. C-A-U-G-H-T, caught.
If you thought you were free, then I promise you are not. You've been C-A-U-G-H-T, caught. Woohoo!
I was gonna do stuck, and I was like, wait, that's 5 letters. Hang on.
Lily rapidly counting as many words as she
yeah.
can. Welcome, everybody, to Charm Scene, the most charmingest podcast in all the scene. I'm sitting across. She's got her head underwater. It's Lily Ludwig.
And everyone knows him, knows he's a shrimpy boy. It's Austin Packard.
It's me, and way over here, swimming up and down those laps of a pool, almost like they're keys on a piano, it's Sam Scheidler.
And just a cocktail snack himself, right there on the drums, it's Chris Ditton.
But of course, it would not be an episode of Charm Scene without a charming guest. And boy, howdy, have we got one today. She is back on the podcast. You may remember her from way back when. She is a writer. She is a comedian.
You may have seen her in She the People, or the Black Excellence Review, or Shamilton at Second City, or even Improvised Jane Austen
She's
at
everywhere.
I.O.
It's the one, the only, the incredible. It's Daryn Robinson.
Thank you for having me back on the pod. This is so exciting.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
Daryn, you're part of a wave with Jono as well, of folks that we recorded in like the sort of the first chunk of episodes that we recorded all before we released anything. So then like it's fun now to have you on the podcast now that it's been running for a bit. We know what it is and it's not just some weird thing that we're trying out.
But you guys are so well organized even at the beginning.
That's true.
Oh,
it really
thank you,
hasn't
thank you,
changed.
thank you.
The show has not changed
Yeah,
that
we
much.
were perfect from the get-go.
We're doing the same show. But Daryn, as you obviously know, because you have been on the show before and you've listened to every single episode of Charm Scene. Of course.
Quiz me.
Of course. But for those new to the podcast, here's how this works. We have asked Daryn to bring in a story, something from her time in the arts, as a performer, as a comedian, whatever that means to you. And we're going to hear that story out, talk about it a little bit, and put all of that inside a big old metaphorical blender. We're going to hit puree on that, turn that thing into a big old goopy mess, and pull out the pieces of inspiration that we'd most like and use them in a completely improvised musical.
That's the button I press when I make us hummus.
Is puree?
It's a good setting. I've got a very
Wow.
nice blender.
Mm.
It's a literal one.
The more you know.
Literal blender.
Well, welcome now to Hummus Cast. No, this is Charm Scene. So, Daryn, tell us a story. What have you brought in for us today?
See, this is so
That's
hard because I feel like last time my story was really interesting. The last episode, if you guys listened to my last episode, I talked about performing choir music for Joe Biden when he was still the vice president when I was in high school because I grew up in DC, and I'm like, I don't know anything to top that. But this is an interesting one. So working at Second City, we get like a lot of different projects and stuff that we get pulled into. It's kind of like the military where it's like, you're drafted. I need you for this thing. And so this past fall, I did a show called The Second City and Duncan Presents
That's right.
Ring Lights and Lattes.
Yeah.
And it was like one of the most interesting, like, and unique comedy performing experiences I've had because it was like a corporate sponsorship with Dunkin'. Like someone from Dunkin' marketing was just like, we have a ton of money. Let's throw it at the Second City and like y'all write us like a show that's all Dunkin' Donuts themed.
Didn't everyone get cups too?
Everyone, this is what
That's
this is.
this
I
cup
brought
is?
Here,
this.
do a little ASMR into the mic. Do a little like tap on the.
Yeah.
That's the Stanley.
That's the cup.
So,
That's the cup you could have had.
It was a Stanley Cup, and they gave out like goodie bags with like a free Stanley Cup that's a Second City Dunkin' and a little like $5 Dunkin' Donuts gift card to like everyone in the audience, like 200 people for 6 shows, which was crazy. But I understudied it. I understudied multiple tracks. So it was a 6-week run, and I went in for like 2 of the shows and 2 different tracks, which was really fun. But it was just like some of it felt like, at first, when you read the script, like this feels really ham-fisted. It feels like, oh, like why are you referencing donuts in this thing? Sometimes they like rewrote archival scenes, and like there was one scene that's set at a Starbucks, and they just changed it to Dunkin'. Or like when we were doing like improv games like Foursquare, it's like, can we get an example of a relationship that you would see at a Dunkin' Donuts? Or like a genre of a book someone would read at a Dunkin' Donuts, or like something someone would order at a Dunkin' Donuts, their location.
What's your favorite color? Of sprinkles.
Literally, or like a location where it would be weird to see a Dunkin' Donuts, you know?
What's something they do not serve at Dunkin' Donuts?
Exactly.
What's the name of a city like the 417 cities that have Dunkin' Donuts?
Exactly. And it was, at first I was like, oh, this is interesting. Just reading it, I'm like, I don't know how this is going to play. But it ended up being such a fun show.
I heard it was good.
It was like genuinely good, like from like my normie friends who came to see it, and also like other Second City people who just like
like I heard from comedy people that it was genuinely good and not just like a corporate show.
And I heard from donut people that it was really good.
And donut people like,
and they were like, that's not gonna work. We're just in it for the donuts, and they left.
Yes. And I think it taught me a lesson where I was just like, like I feel like as artists, we're so precious about our work, and we're always like, oh, we have to do it for the good of the art. And we have to, I'm expressing myself and like, F corporate America. But I felt like that was an example of like a large corporation coming in and being like, this is what we do. And you guys, this is what you do. And how can we make this work in a way that's like not cringe? And it wasn't. And it was really fun.
And they gave us donuts in the audience.
They did.
They just were handing out like
Why
little
didn't
munchkins.
I go to this?
They had and they had a thing. They had espresso martinis, and they had this like garden wall thing up. This was outside the Up Theater, if anyone's been to Second City, and they had people behind it, and you could ring a bell on this like garden wall thing, and a disembodied hand would pass out like an espresso martini with a donut on it. It was a full experience, and they invited a lot of influencers. A lot of the sketches were about influencer culture.
Is that with the ring light?
Ring lights and lattes. I enjoyed it, and that is a performing experience that I don't think I will ever forget. Is doing that show.
Should have been one of your credits at the top.
Is the ring lights and lattes.
That is so wild, because you do I think immediately when we even heard that show was happening, everyone was like, what a weird like sellout kind of thing, because you don't hear that stuff happening very often. But it's so nice to hear that it was a good experience,
and it did sell out.
Hey,
not in the metaphorical way, like it sold out in like literal, like it was packed every night. Also, it was like the tickets were like $15.
Really?
So it was one of the more like equitable theater experiences.
And you get a free cup for that?
And you got
like a nice cup.
A $65 cup for a $15 ticket. I feel like I'm selling the show. This show happened months ago.
Dunkin' is still sponsoring you, is what's happening.
It was great. I had a great time. And it was one of those things that I surprised myself at how much like obviously I love working there and it's so fun, but like it's one of those things where I'm like, what is like doing the Black Excellence show? I'm like, this is like, we're talking about the culture. And then doing She the People, I'm like, this is very political and it's very feminist. And these are shows with like a mission. And then I was
like, who wants an apple fritter?
Exactly. But I'm like, actually, apple fritters have a mission, and that mission is joy.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the end of the pod. We're just going to go get some donuts now.
America runs on charm scene. Good night, everybody.
That's so fun. I love that. Oh, that's so sweet. Literally.
It was a good show. It was fun.
I love the idea of setting something at a Dunkin' Donuts, and I think we can give that to them. Sounds like they were kind about this show. Personally, that's where I'm drawn, as some sort of like a bakery sort of thing. I think like a waitress or something like that. That's where my head is leading.
Or what if it was the donuts?
A donut world?
Maybe that's too much. You
Sam,
guys can decide.
they said it couldn't be done. That's too insane.
I love playing non-human characters. I'm super down.
Would this be like that Seth Rogen movie, like Sausage Party,
Yes.
but with donuts?
Donut party.
Oh,
I already have the name of the episode.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Here we go.
We open on
Okay.
Donut Land. It's a thriving world. It's surprisingly lush, but everything is shaped like donuts. There are hills you can see in the background, but there's holes clearly in the out of them. Like it's donuts sort of half sunk into the earth. There's little houses made out of donuts. They look almost like hobbit holes, but in fact, that's just an opening. The house is inside.
When
the
it
donut.
rains, it's blue sprinkles, and when it snows, it's white sprinkles.
That's right. You see little school buses with donut wheels, and then there's little munchkins getting off the bus with legs, and they're going to school. They haven't yet become full donuts there, but they're in the center of the town. We have our main donut. She's there. She's going about her day in Donut Land.
Why doesn't anyone want to eat me? And I mean that in the sexual way.
Okay.
Why doesn't anyone want to treat me to a romantic date today?
Whoa, in Donut Land, you do not get what you want. In Donut Land, you do not get what you want. You can try your best, you can show it off, you can flaunt what you wanna flaunt. But in Donut Land, you do not get what you want.
Why doesn't anybody want to eat me? I also mean that in a sexual way. Like, why does no one want to go out with me? It makes me want to scream out, hey.
In Donut Land, you do not get what you want. In Donut Land, you do not get what you want. If you express yourself, if you try too hard, then the others they will taunt. In Donut Land, you do not get what you want. Is there some club that I cannot be in? All I wanna make is little munchkins. All my life I felt so empty, like there's nothing inside. Won't someone just fill my hole tonight?
Fill his hole.
You do not get what you want. In Donut Land, you do not get what you want. You will live your life, you will grow so old, you will die all frail and gaunt. In Donut Land, in Donut Land, you do not get what you want. Do not get what you want. Oh, fritter, fritter, fritter. And we see a donut friend with sort of like it's one of those baseball caps with like a twiddly thing on top,
a
like
helicopter
a helicopter hat,
hat, yeah.
exactly. Runs out. Oh, fritter, fritter, where are you off to?
What's up, French cruller?
Oh.
Well, I just figured today's the day. I'm gonna put myself on the shelf.
What, fritter?
Yeah,
But you've hardly even gotten your sprinkles yet. You really think you're ready for that?
I think I'm ready for that. I'm trying to find love.
Oh, fritter, you're always out there chasing love while the rest of us are down here in the real world.
Sorry, I just want a little sprinkle in my life. Sorry, I just want a little sweetness, a little sugar, a little, a glaze. I want someone to glaze my donut.
Whoa, fritter!
A French cruller. I'm just telling you, that's how it is.
Fritter, there's more to life than just getting glazed. There's more to life than getting just into someone's oven.
Well, what more could there be besides love and partnership? I mean, one day we're going to go to the big open mouth in the sky. And before I get eaten up, I want to share my little hole with someone. And I'm going to sing about it.
Oh, fritter.
Yeah. Ever since I was just a little ball of dough, I thought to myself, maybe I could be with someone else. I don't have to be so low. A pair of donuts we could be. But it's hard to find love in the bakery. It's hard to find love in the bakery. It's hard to find love in the bakery. I'm out of the fire and into another fire.
Fritter, that sounds so nice, but what about all of us down here? What if you go off to have fun and you're gone forever, I fear? Oh, fritter, there is more to life. There is friends, there is family. It's not just about what happens between two donuts carnally. But it's hard to find love in the bakery. It's hard to find love in the bakery.
It's hard to find love in the bakery. It's out of the fire and into another fire. I gotta break out of here. I gotta find another item to be my dear.
Not even a donut.
You know what? I think instead I'm gonna find myself a big old loaf of bread. Because it's hard to find love in a bakery. It's hard to find love in a bakery. It's hard to find love in a bakery. So it's out of the fire and into another fire. Hard to find love in the bakery.
Hard to find love.
We cut to the other side of Donut Land, which is suspiciously box-shaped. And we see kind of a cool punk guy. His name is Long John. And he's just, he's like, man. He's like, he's got like a guitar over his back, and he's got like an old school kind of cigarette. He smokes like Camels or something. And he's like, man, all this talk about that big mouth in the sky, I think it's kind of bullcrap, man. I don't want to go up there. Who says we need to get eaten anyway?
Oh, you with your newfangled ideas.
Okay, old-fashioned.
There you go. You with your newfangled ideas. Every kid in every generation always thinks that they're going to do something better, that they're going to do something different.
Yeah.
And you know what happens? We all end up in the same box.
Okay, day old. Things are going to be different
Whoa.
for me. You and your stale ideas. Look, we don't all have to get eaten. Who says we're here to serve the man? Any kind of man. I'm here for donut kind, baby.
It's more than just that. We're not here to serve the man. We're here to be served. By the man, to the man.
Do you really believe that still after watching friend after friend get eaten and taken away? Is that what you think life is all about, old-fashioned?
I've seen so many go. I've seen so many torn apart by whatever that is looming over us in the sky.
Yeah.
But I tell you, when I look out my window at night and I look out on the 12 kingdoms of Donut Land.
He goes to name all 12 kingdoms.
Yeah.
God damn
I
it.
forget what they are.
Well, there's kingdom number 1 and kingdom number 2. They're all named after their numbers. It's like the Hunger Games. Have you seen the Hunger Games? And there's kingdom number 3 and there's kingdom number 4. And what's that behind? Well, kingdom number 5 door. Then there's 6 and there's kingdom number 7. It's true.
But you gotta be more specific.
No.
You gotta be more specific.
I don't want to.
Give us details details about each kingdom. You gotta be more specific.
Okay, well, kingdom number 1 is where they play the golf, and kingdom number 2 is where they like to laugh, and kingdom number 3 is where they play the sports, and kingdom number 3 is where I already said 3. Kingdom number 4 is where they make the doors, and kingdom number 5 is where they do the hand jive. Kingdom number 6 is where the chicks are, and kingdom number 7 is just like all heaven. And oh, just wait for kingdom number 8. Those are the hottest donuts around. And kingdom number 9, if you thought 8 was fine, then hey, turn it all around. Kingdom number 10, and I'll say it again, that's where you're gonna find the ultimate friends. Kingdom 11, there's one guy, his name is Kevin. But here in kingdom number 12,
Don't say it, it's forbidden.
we live our lives so well.
It's forbidden.
It's forbidden to say what I mean. Just don't ask me about Secret Kingdom 13.
Yeah, old man. Listen, I know that's
I
how
hate
it
when you
was.
make me list them.
I didn't ask for that, to be fair. Everybody knows about the baker's dozen, okay? Everybody knows there's 13.
It's
All
forbidden. It's forbidden.
Fine. Look, I'm happy here in box number 12, okay? I'm here. I'm happy to live my life here. I think that we have a beautiful town. I don't think we need to go up to the mouth.
Ding, 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 ding. That was a door opening and closing.
I think that was a door opening and closing.
Yes, I can see it. That was the door opening and closing.
And the main girl from the first song
Oh,
comes.
Fritter?
Fritter.
Yeah.
And then Fritter saunters in. I'm looking for someone named Long John.
That's
Oh.
me, baby.
Long John, I heard that you know the way to the Forbidden Kingdom 13.
Oh, it's just everyone talking about the Forbidden Kingdom today? My goodness, these kids.
Yeah, things that used to be taboo in your day are just talked about all the time now. It's like how you can say pregnant on TV
There's
when you
a-
used to have to say expecting.
There's a reason we don't go to the 13th Kingdom, okay?
But I want to know, what if my true love is in the 13th Kingdom?
It's where the rejects go.
What?
You know, not every donut comes out whole. You know, not every donut comes out right. And sometimes they still get put in a box. Sometimes you can still buy them at the bakery.
Yeah, and I will say again, that is bullcrap. That is the donut version of ableism. Who cares if a donut is misshapen? It still tastes like a donut.
Well, if that's the case, Long John, I need someone to take me there.
If it'll make you believe in the power of donuts and donut kind, I'll take you, little fritter.
Thank you.
Come on, hop on my very long back, and I'll take you there.
And we watch as Fritter jumps on the back of Long John, and they kind of motorcycle weirdly off down the road.
Yeah, he's got like a really cool motorcycle.
Over through one of the donut hole hills and then over another one into the horizon as Old Fashioned just shakes his head at the door. Those kids, they'll never learn. We cut to the land between the kingdoms as Long John and Fritter are sort of puttering along the ground. Again, just sort of picture a Long John just sort of dragging along a dirt path, but then with an apple fritter sort of riding it.
Hold on, but the dirt is cinnamon.
The dirt is obviously the dirt is cinnamon. I didn't think we had to say the dirt is cinnamon. Obviously, the dirt is cinnamon. And we see them, but they're moving through sort of this wasteland. We see that there's odd shapes and there's sort of things lingering in the shadows. A haze sort of rolls out of the forest, and a cloud cover that wasn't there before seems to be there.
The haze in the cloud is powdered sugar.
Obviously, I didn't think we'd have to say the haze in the cloud is powdered sugar. Obviously, it's powdered sugar.
Well, this is so scary, Long John.
It's all part of living in a bakery. People are so afraid of things they don't understand. I'm telling you right now, the same stuff that's in this haze is the same stuff that's in your glaze. It's all powdered sugar, baby.
What? I thought I was more than sugar. I thought, I'm a heart and a soul and a mind.
Yeah.
And
You
also
are.
sugar?
Yeah. Sugar and spice and a mind that thinks twice. And you want to go up to the big mouth in the sky?
I just want to put myself on the shelf and see if maybe I can find some true love. And if going through the 13th kingdom is the only way to do that, then gosh darn it, I'm going to do it.
I mean, I'll take you there if you want, but I think your worth is, you don't have to objectify yourself to see how appetizing you are to be worthy of love, you know? You're a donut. You've got a heart and a hole.
Maybe that's the problem, is that not that I have a heart and a hole, but that I got a hole in my heart. 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 Long John, you don't know nothing about me. I've just been alone by myself since I was wee. I need to find someone to fill my hole, or else I'm just gonna be one lonely soul. I got a hole in my heart. I got a hole in my heart. I got a hole in my heart. I got a hole in my heart.
See, I like the way you talking, but I must say you and I were made differently in a whole different way. I know you have a hole, that's the donut you see, Hattie, but I am just one long kind of finger-shaped body.
Got a hole in my heart. I got a hole in my heart. To understand me, you never could start. I got a hole in my heart.
What's the kind of hole you're talking about? Is it the kind that could be fixed by love? 'Cause you know I'm kind of a hippie. I'm all about free love. I think it is a gift from above.
I got a hole in my heart. I got a hole in my heart. To understand me, you never start. I got a hole in my heart. We gotta keep going, 'cause I am knowing that I'm gonna find my person on the other side of this. We gotta keep trudging. You all keep nudging. Come on. I gotta find my love, 'cause I got a hole in my heart. I got a hole in my heart. To understand me, you never can start. I got a hole in my heart. Hole in my heart. Hole in my heart. And also vaginally, but I have a hole in my heart.
And we watch as the gloom separates as something comes through. And it says, "You there! Who dare go there and sing a sort of jaunty tune in these forests?" And you see that it's in the shadow. It seems almost like it's a donut, but as it moves nearer and near to them, this thing starts to take on more light, and you notice it's very much like a donut, but smooth, almost like a waxy finish around the outside. There's wouldn't be sweet or anything like that. It's definitely not soft. It almost seems...
It's a bagel.
You've heard of me.
Yes, my family, we've heard of these before. That my parents told me about the bagels and how you're kind of invited to the bakery, but you get passed over sometimes because you're not as sweet.
I have watched so many of my kind be cut in half and filled with other things. Schmears, spreads, bacon and egg.
Lox.
All of it.
Avocado.
It really seems like there's nothing you can't put between me.
That's what my sister says. But
It sounds like you've seen everything, bagel.
That's right, I've seen everything, and I've also known why I must go into hiding.
Why?
Because the world was not meant for a bagel. Not really. Not in a place like this.
Again, you're just talking about how appetizing you are to the man. Screw the man. You have self-worth.
What is
Your
my
hole
purpose?
makes you whole.
There are better bagels than I, so they say. Every bakery I've ever been to, someone says the next bakery over has better versions of me.
What? Did they just call you a plain bagel?
No, this is great. Yeah, let's burn everything. I'm telling you,
Tell me about it. Open sesame, bagel.
All right, then. You two go on with your journey. Heed not... Hold on, I'm getting there. Heed not my warnings, but know this. I will see you as you go. I see ya go.
Don't even.
No! I'll see ya go. But know that you were warned. It's a hard life out there for any baked good. Just wait till they decide to turn you into a sandwich.
They wouldn't.
They could. And really screwed up places do it. The things that they do to baked goods. The things that they do. Have you ever seen bacon on a donut?
No.
Have you ever seen a cupcake with the bottom part on top?
No.
There's nothing we can do to shake the man. There's nothing we can do to make them stop.
Have you ever seen a bunch of colorfully dyed grain dough?
No.
And they mix it up into a bagel so it resembles a rainbow.
No.
Have you ever seen, I'll say this with such fervor, a meat patty in between two donuts called a donut burger?
It doesn't matter if you're a donut or a bagel or something more. There's always something coming up next inside this bakery store. It doesn't matter if you once were real. It doesn't matter if you were the best. They'll leave you behind before you could even finish your quest.
Well, have you ever seen a nasty twisted plan where they took a gingerbread and they turned it into a man? And oh my gosh, this baker was a louse when he turned that gingerbread into a house.
Doesn't matter what you've seen, the people out there are mean. They'll take you and they'll mix you around and make something so obscene. It doesn't matter who you are or just how very far you've come, because the people out there will turn you into tar.
Baked goods, more like baked bads. The most disgusting thing that you or I have ever had. Baked goods, more like baked bads. It'll make your heart and soul and even your arteries so sad.
Cheese Danish. Cheese Danish. Cheese Danish. So you understand now? You understand why you have to go back to where you came from or somewhere far unknown. Cause if you stay here, let me be clear, all hope is lost. The economy keeps pushing for us, and boy, look at the cost.
Baked goods, more like baked bags. The most disgusting thing that you or I have ever had. Baked goods, baked bags. It'll make a hippie guy like me so very, very mad.
And we watch as the donut rolls back into the fog.
Bagel?
The bagels, yeah, the bagel. The donuts are still there.
Wow, he was like a magical Negro bagel. Just came to give
He
us
was
advice.
pumpernickel, but I wasn't going to say it.
Zoom out from this.
Oh, thank God.
Zoom out further.
So far.
Zoom out even further.
Whoa.
To perhaps a heavenly plane, perhaps the same plane where you would meet the big mouth in the sky. And we are in a Dunkin' Donuts.
Wow.
Actually, no, we're not. We're in
We're in a Crunkin Cupcakes.
we're a Clunkin Cupcakes.
Clunkin Cupcakes.
Pumpkin cupcakes.
Oh my God, Ava.
What?
I got
Brittany.
a brand deal with Crunkin.
Stop!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I just have to eat like 3 things here and tell my followers like, oh my God, this place is so good. And then they're going to give me like $500.
Oh my God! Let me get my ring light and my latte.
I'm so glad you have
caramel iced macchiatos. 2 caramel iced macchiatos.
That's us. That's us.
Which one is the oat milk?
Oh. both of them.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
That's great.
Thank you.
You better be lucky neither of us has a tree nut allergy, or you'll hear from my father.
And
You
oat's not a tree nut.
Oat's not a
Ava.
tree nut.
Mm.
Are you thinking of almond milk?
Hey, leave her
Leave me
alone.
Are you
alone.
thinking of almond milk?
Do you know who my father is?
Do you know how many followers she has?
Do you know who
No.
my father is?
He's one of the followers.
My father is the CEO of Crunkin.
Yeah, his name is
Crunkin
Abe
Cupcakes.
Crunkin.
Why did you pay full price?
Because
We like to cosplay as poor.
we like to pretend to be poors. Okay, why do you think I'm wearing thrifted clothes?
Yeah.
That's so fun for you. I live in a studio apartment.
Oh my God, that's so
Oh,
cute.
that's adorable.
That's so cute.
Oh
I
my
love that people still do that.
Okay.
Wait, Brittany, wait,
What?
look at the glass. I could have sworn that fritter and that Long John were on the other side of the glass like a
Wait.
minute ago, and then they moved.
Wait, yeah, let me check. No, like this TikTok I filmed on the way in, they totally were over there. Ew, is the barista just like moving things around with his grubby little poor hands?
Disgusting. Or are there roaches underneath the
Ew.
things
We
moving
haven't
them?
had roaches in like 2 hours.
So
okay?
My
we got
father
rid
will
of
hear
all
about
the
this.
roaches.
My father will hear about this.
Please do. We keep telling him there's a roach problem, and he says it's not his job.
Hey,
Okay.
I have a question. Are you mocking our voices? Because you weren't talking like that when we walked in.
Am I mocking your voices?
Oh my God, this poor is making fun of us.
Okay, to be fair, when you told my father that you had a roach problem,
In an email.
we thought that it was La Roach, the stylist for Zendaya.
Yeah.
What?
La Roche.
La Roach, the stylist
You
for
thought
Zendaya.
we had a La Roach problem here?
Yeah.
I have a La Roach problem. He hasn't dressed me in a good outfit in years. Oh my God, they moved again. Brittany,
is
they moved
happening?
again.
Oh my God, they mean again. You two are crazy.
Okay, like stop making fun of us for literally 1 second and look what these effing donuts are doing.
What?
They're moving around.
The donuts are moving.
It's like they have a mind of their own.
It's like their sentence.
Their
Keep
what?
trying. Wait, no, give her a second.
It's like their sentiments. It's
One
like
more time.
Their scent.
Good try, Ava. Good try. That was really close.
I like their. It's like their.
It's like they're alive.
It's like their century.
Yeah, just
like
say
their
alive.
century. Alive.
Yeah, it's
like
they're
in Toy
alive.
Story.
Yeah, they're like the Woody and Buzz of donuts.
Yeah. I think maybe this is what my TikTok is going to be about instead. Get the ring light set up.
On it.
Okay. So, hey everybody. Hi. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to join.
Like, heart, like.
Let me know
little
where
present.
you're watching from. Oh,
Like-
Chicago?
Heart,
Oh my God,
like-
DC?
like, heart,
Ohio?
like-
Ew, skip.
like,
Next.
heart,
Oh, Philadelphia?
like-
That's cool.
heart, like.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, and it's live, so I'll do one take. There's a weird thing happening down here at Crunkin Cupcakes. It's like something I've never seen before. I tell you, my mind is blown. These donuts are so good, it's like they have a mind of their own. So thank you for listening to me. Thanks for being my callers. I'm not doing this for anything, not even $500. I really like these donuts, as you can see. That's why they're not in my hands, they're in the tray behind me.
All right, I'm stealing the camera. I'm sorry to be a bother, but this is something that I'm going to alert my father. My father, who owns the Crunkin.
Abe Crunkin.
You know, it's something he thought about. He's thunkin'.
Good try.
I tried.
Like,
Don't put me in front of a camera again. I got arrested the last time.
Okay, like, look how they're moving all around across the shelf. This is something I've never seen, and I've seen a lot of things myself. Look how they're moving across the shelves. It's almost like they have feet. eat. And I think this Long John and fritter are the first I'm gonna eat. I like them, I'd like to buy them, please. Pick them up with wax paper, you poor. I don't want you to weep.
Okay, I will.
On the snack that I'm gonna eat, the donuts that look like they have the feet. I'm gonna eat them for my followers right now. Food stuff is really popular right now on TikTok. I can probably make even more than the $500.
And we watch as the barista puts on plastic gloves, picks up the tissue paper, and he goes to reach in. And as he reaches in, we zoom in and in and in and in and in to Fritter and Long John out on the trail. Just as they come over a hilltop, no idea of what's coming for them.
And they can see box 13 down below them. They see the reject donuts. You see, they're not so different from you and I. Look, this donut fell on the floor and it has a hair on it. That cupcake over there has a little bite taken out of it because our chef is constantly high, which I respect.
And what about me? I'm a pretzel.
Oh, yes, a German pretzel. Yes.
I want a song. I am a pretzel. Can't you see? I'm a little pretzel from Germany.
Oh, and he's standing right next to the German chocolate cake.
Hello. It's me, a German chocolate cake. I'm a German chocolate cake and I am so tasty. Where do I come from? Well, I'll tell you, Germany.
Oh, and the two of them are right next to, what's that? A schnitzel? Yeah. I'm so yummy. Please eat me. I am also from Germany.
This is also where they put the rejects and also the German baked goods.
Yeah, see, Fritter, that's what I was telling you about. Box 13 is really problematic. I mean, what is the word reject at all? Oh my God, look up. Do you see those big hands?
Oh my God. It's latex.
It's breaking through the atmosphere. You can see sort of heat waves coming
Fritter.
off of it, fire.
Fritter, you need to make a decision right now. Are you going to be eaten by the man? Or do you want to get eaten by this man?
You have feelings for me?
I always have. I just mask them under my mask of extreme coolness.
And we watch as time seems to stop between these two. The hand is frozen in place. The German baked goods are mid-bounce. As the two look into each other's whatever they've got.
Look into my orifice. And you'll know that there's something more to this. I feel a special connection with this Long John confection. Are we meant to be? Or are we meant to be eaten? Are we meant to be, or are the odds meant to be beaten?
I'm looking at you into your orifice. I've never felt so odd, never felt more amiss. I try so hard to stick to my plan where I'm against the man, but maybe there's something more that I can. Are we meant to be? Or are we meant to be eaten? Are we meant to be?
Are the odds meant to be beaten? Oh, it's coming closer now, I see. Oh, this giant gloved hand above me. Let me hold your hand because I don't know what's coming next. But oh my God, it's a hand covered in latex.
Don't do that hand. I mean, it's yours to choose. But honestly, man, I don't want you to be mine to lose. My whole thing is being in love with an optimistic fritter. We're meant to be, not meant to be eaten. We're meant to be. Yes, the odds, they can be beaten. We're meant to be, not to be eaten. We're meant to you and me. The odds are sweet and meant to be. Meant to be. Come on, we can roll back. You, because you're a wheel-shaped, and me, because I'm sort of log-shaped. We can roll back and hit the counter floor. They'll put us in box 13, the reject box, and we'll be a little effed up, but no one's gonna eat us.
There's no need for that, and we watch as the bagel rolls back out. We've all been inspired by your love story, all of us. The whole kingdom knows about this, and we stand behind you. None of us will be eaten by the big mouth in the sky ever again.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Kill the humans?
We're gonna kill the human. Everyone, as the hand comes down through the sky, and all the bagels and donuts and rejects and German chocolate cake, they all leap at the hand and climb up the poor barista's arm. Oh my God, what's happening to me?
Oh my God.
And we watch as all the baked goods break out of the glass from the display and leap out into the streets. They're rolling, they're going forward into the whole town.
Okay, well, those donuts touch the ground, so I'm not eating those.
My father will hear about this.
And two German cakes end up completely in their faces, smothering them.
The French Kool-Aid just got eaten by a couple of roaches.
And there at the front of this massive tidal wave of revolutionized baked goods are Long John and Fritter, hand in hand or whatever they've got.
No, they're fully fucking. The Long John is completely
through.
through the hole.
And they're rolling down the street.
Yeah. Into the sunset.
And as they roll off with an army of baked goods behind them, they all sing together in harmony or unison.
We're meant to be, not meant to be eaten. We're meant to be, not they can be beaten. We're meant to be, not meant to be eaten. I guess sometimes in Donut Land, you do get what you want.
And the deal
Is sweet.
We're meant to be. Oh, I would watch that. That was, what a beautiful little musical. And all the humans died.
I used to have a book when I was a kid called Arnie the Donut. Shout out to Arnie the Donut.
Donut.
Similar, like a donut who didn't want to be eaten. And it was very cute. And I just felt very nostalgic and fun.
Oh.
The plots were not related at all. I think we're clear.
We're fine.
We're not going to get sued by Arnie the Donut.
And did any of that resemble what happened in Ring Lights and Lattes?
Actually, there was a giant cuppy.
Oh.
Do you know cuppy?
The cuppy?
No.
Like the
There's
coffee cup?
Yeah, there's a cuppy. It's like the mascot for Dunkin' Donuts, and Cuppy came out in one scene.
Oh.
But other than
we
that,
didn't get
no.
to cup culture.
We didn't get to coffee. We didn't get to the coffee part of it.
Right,
but,
they're all above the counter.
But
We had
anthropomorphic.
lattes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a ring light
Something.
and a latte.
Yeah.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
we're going to get sued by Arnie and Second City.
that's
oh,
right.
we're not
That's
done
right.
yet.
We're not done yet.
No.
You see,
We'll
Daryn,
find somewhere else to get sued from.
Daryn,
too.
as you're well aware, that might be the end of this beautiful little story that we've told today, but it's not the end of our journey. On Charm Scene, we like to identify the most charming character or a character that we want to hear a little bit more from and do exactly that. Give them a little bit of an extra moment, an extra solo.
Mm-hmm.
But that choice is yours, Daryn. Who do you think from this show, of all the many characters we have, deserves a little extra spotlight?
I really think the pretzel.
You got
Yeah.
it. We got to
The
hear more from
German
the
pretzel.
pretzel.
So I love
Yeah.
a pretzel.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's got to be a whole life there. So is there anywhere you want to take the pretzel? Where do you want to see the pretzel?
I mean, so the pretzel when we left him was in box 13 still,
Right,
but
right.
everyone had an uprising.
They all
So
escaped.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
they all
Yeah.
escaped. And where does the pretzel go? I think I want to see his journey.
I think that's great. We see that now.
Yippee! bakery. I'm walking out the bakery. Oh my. I'm walking out the bakery. Human style. I'm walking out the bakery through the park. Oh no, there's a dog going bark, bark, bark. Run, pretzel, run. Run, pretzel, run. Into the sun. Oh, run, pretzel, run. Oh, run, pretzel, run. Into the sunset. Run, pretzel, run. Oh my God, that was close. Oh my God. Oh, that was a dose of fear that I couldn't understand. Oh no, here is a big old man. Run, pretzel, run. Run, pretzel, run. Into the sunset. Run, pretzel, run. Run, pretzel, run. Run, pretzel, run. Into the sunset. Run, pretzel, run. Oh my God, another close one. This freedom thing is not fun. I just escaped the box. Oh no, look, it is a feral fox. Run, pretzel, run. Run, pretzel, run. Into the sunset. Run, pretzel, run. Run, pretzel, run. Run, pretzel, run. Into the sunset. Run, pretzel, run.
Oh, that's so good.
And the pretzel's running to this day.
Still running. He's like the gingerbread man.
Like little
Gingerbread
legs
man,
coming off of it.
Yeah.
So cute.
That was the best.
He like trips and gets up and he's even more twisted.
Oh, he's more in knots and stuff.
I was howling like a fox, but I guess that's a wolf.
Ooh, hey, it's
What
okay.
does the fox say?
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I should.
Man, wasn't 2007 the best time?
Yeah. Now I'll get sued by
was.
Elvis too.
That's true. That's true.
And funny, you remembered the name of the person who sings that.
Iconic song. Credit where credit's due.
Is it pronounced Yilvis?
Girl, I don't
All
know.
right, yeah. Well, what a fantastic time we've just had. Let's go around the room and while we're naming Yilvis, name all the other wonderful, talented people in this room.
Oh,
I'm sitting across from the amazingly doughy, it's Lily Ludwig.
Oh, he can be salty, he can be sweet. It's Austin Packard.
Oh, and hey, who laid on all this cheese? It's music director Sam Scheidler.
That's me.
Oh, he's always baked. Just kidding. It's Chris Ditton.
Yeah, but of course, we could not have done a single thing today without our amazing, charming guest. It's, of course, the one and only Daryn Robinson.
Thank you all for having me again.
Anytime.
Thanks for coming.
Daryn, if people loved this musical and they want to see and hear more of you, where can they follow you? Where can they see you perform?
You can follow me on Instagram at Daryn, DARYN_2 dream. Daryn to dream.
So cute.
I came up with that in 7th grade and I kept it.
It's solid.
We love it.
You can find me. And then I also perform with a group called My Best Friend is Black. It's
Great
a
show.
monthly show. Thank you.
Yeah,
At the
we've seen that
Lincoln
too.
Lodge. We just won for the second time in a row,
And the Chicago Reader. Hell yeah.
Best Comedy Show. So 2023 and 2024 back to back, baby.
Amazing.
And follow us at My Best Friend is Black Show on Instagram and TikTok, and you'll see clips from our shows. And we're also starting to make some digital content.
Hell yeah.
I love that. Yay. And if you're in Chicago, definitely come see Daryn. But if you're anywhere else, go see a live show anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many live shows everywhere
So
you are,
many.
unless you are literally in the middle of Antarctica. If that's the case, go be the live theater.
Look at the penguins.
If you live anywhere but Antarctica, I promise there is bad improv in your town. Go see it. It'll make you a better
Absolutely.
person.
We could not go see Daryn, go see everybody, go
That's
see as
good
many
improv,
people
though.
as you can find, go see a live show. But in the meantime, you keep on listening to Charm Scene. We're going to be bringing you new episodes every single Tuesday. Tell your friends, spread the word, and you can always learn more at Charm Scene Pod on Instagram, TikTok, or wherever the hell you find us and wherever we pop up next. Thank you again so much to Daryn for joining us today.
Thank you.
What a thrill this has been. But until next time,
Oh, you just got charmed.
you just got charmed. Hey!
Oh, good.
Oh, so good.
I feel like
So
I feel like we've
silly.
trained you to do that. Whoa!
I got it.
Camera fell over.
Awesome.
Oh, the pretzel could have gotten so dark with being from Germany.
Oh man.
Yeah, I would. Sorry to our German listeners.
So cute. That was so fun. That's also, I think, now the third Charm Scene song that ends in a run. It's like the chorus is like basically run, run, run. Like, but that was the
That was like
jauntiest.
one of the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
ones we did. Sip that closer to the mic. Yeah. Ugh.
We're so disgusting.
Cam rolling. Lily Cam rolling.